is shit. That's him? Wait, why is he wearing a fucking a mask like that then? What was a nice design? If you know it, don't show her any attention. Oh my god! Good god! Honestly, bro, as hard as this is to believe, I think this man can resist those sexy attacks, bro. I can love you as a son. Oh no! Mistress Kanan Is Devilishly Easy episode 9 was so funny and hilarious, guys. Okay, a little bit spicy too, alright? I absolutely love this series, man. The fact that we're here now is crazy. This is just heaven. I don't know if this is hell or heaven. I don't think it's hell. It looks like heaven for my boy Yuji over here, okay? So, he gets to see some beautiful women in yukatas, right? You see Lilith in her yukata, right? And you see Kana her yukata too as well, looking beautiful as if she wants to look, okay? Since it's damn near every slice of life anime, I love to see it. Okay, so he looking good. Yeah, bro loves that. You know the vibe. I always want to go to Japan and kind of experience this myself, man. I just love the look of this, and usually it happens on like festivals and kind of festive times of the year. I definitely want to go over this to experience it myself and to see what it's like to have one, right? Honestly, on my online store, I might consider having one on my online store because yeah, I need to incorporate some of that Japanese culture. But yeah, man. To be released soon. But yeah, man, mom just trying to set up them for the test, right? So again, the whole point of this is to get each person's stamp of approval. The dad gave her the paper. You have to get approval from each member of the family in order for us to basically approve you being with Yuji. Again, I think that's too many hoops to go through, right? To be with somebody you love, you don't gotta prove to anybody. But this is the way the show is going, and that's fine. That's part of the plot. I'm here for it. It's funny, it's hilarious, all right? And yeah, so again, the mom doing her best to test Yuji and make sure that she's right for her daughter, right? So this test is focused on the mom specifically, right? Getting her approval. I think before I always assumed last episode that she would be the easiest person to get approved for, right? So sorry to get the go-ahead from, right? She would be the easiest person to get the go-ahead from, and she ended up being the easiest person. This test was not difficult at all. I don't think he even knew a test was even going on, right? But yeah, but I love the fact that Lilith was able to explain her backstory, right? Kind of how she became how she is, why she's so phobic, why she's scared of men, right? In terms of being the most beautiful woman in oh yeah. Oh, that's why you have anthrophobia. Because all the men of hell was just trying to push themselves on her, right? It's because she is the most beautiful woman in hell. That's just been confirmed in this episode, right? And with that being said, if you're the most beautiful girl in the world, what's going to happen to you? You're going to go ahead and get attracted and get the unwanted attention of many men, right? But yeah, that's what happens. So people are always trying to grope her, trying to, get their feel on her, right? So yeah. But I love how they explained how he met the dad, right? How they met each other. And yo, he has a cool character design, right? Look at him. What is it? That's him? Wait, why is he wearing a mask like that then? What was a nice design? How the hell did he turn into this little the little teddy bear shaped head? Where'd that even come from? Like, oh my goodness. But yeah, look at his character design. Like, it's so cool. I absolutely love it, right? And yo, they need to go back to this. Fuck that little teddy bear head shit. I wonder if they're gonna explain that. But yeah, man, he seems like a cool person. And they explain she was set up by her grandmother, right? Which I don't even think we even got to see the grandmother's face. But obviously that's not too important, right? So the grandmother tried to do like an arranged setup, which is how things were back in the day. So I'm not surprised it was like this now in hell during that time, right? But yeah, so an arranged setup, and this guy seems to be the only person to really not give a damn about her, right? Not infatuated with her whatsoever. Actually called her ugly. He said, "Oh, do something about those ugly looks before showing yourself again to me." I think that was fucking hilarious. And do something about those ugly looks. It's crazy. It's the first that's been rejected. That's why. And that's how it goes sometimes, right, guys? When fellas, you gotta know who you're trying to get with, right? Or who's presented in front of you, right? She's so used to being bombarded with men and getting the attention of men, and everyone's always throwing themselves at her. Do the opposite, right? Some girls like a little change of pace, right? So do the opposite. Some, even though you don't feel that way, maybe you want to do the same thing, but change your little setup, right? Don't be like everybody else. He came from the whole standpoint just being himself and not really caring too much about her, right? He doesn't really care to show her time of day, called her ugly, right? Probably never heard that. She probably never heard that in her life. She probably never heard that in her life, right? So yeah, man. I love that my boy is different and got her all thinking and emotional. That's what you want, bro. You want her to start thinking about you, getting in that headspace. That's exactly what he did to her, and now all she can think about is him and how he was being rude to her like that. And she's now infatuated with him. Now that's how it goes, man. She's the newest person in her life, a guy that's just not giving her the time of day. The only person probably ever. And now she's so infatuated with him and looking out for him, and now she is now in love with him, right? Guys. But the girls who are used to getting attention, if you know it, don't show her any attention. Oh my god! Good god! It was so easy. She got saved. She was about to get groped here. And then he came and saved her, right? So not only was he different, but then he became her hero, right? And that's great. And she just absolutely fell head over heels for him. Look at her. She got an arrow to her head. Oh my god. Yeah, and then she went so far as to yo, you know what? I love you. I want to be with you now. Let's make babies now, right? Whoa, shorty, calm down. Oh, I made a few babies that day. Hey, yo. Shit, I would have folded. I would have folded a long time ago. But hey, good luck, good job on you, partner, landing the most beautiful girl in hell. That's how it is, man. So I love that little backstory there. I absolutely love it. I just want them to go back to that character design. He looks cool as shit, right? So yeah, they're gonna go ahead and it looks as though this little test is supposed to go through this kind of forest area while kind of maintaining their composure, because Kanan's afraid of ghosts and there's a lot of ghosts and kind of monsters in the area. So this is a test of their endurance, right? But more so, this is a test for Yuji to make sure that he's capable by avoiding or not really looking at the mom or ignoring her sexual advances, right? And I think that test was bound to fail anyway because he's so captivated with Kanan. Look, honestly, bro, as hard as this is to believe, I think this man can resist those sexy attacks, bro. No other man could, but he will. Usually the GOAT when it comes to loving Kanan. Look at all the girls that has been thrown his way since we got to this point, and he's ignored every advance. Right? He loves Kanan completely, and as beautiful as the mom is, the most beautiful girl in hell, still cannot make my boy Yuji fold. Okay, he's in love with Kanan. I absolutely love that for him. Right, guys, be loyal out there if you got a girl, man, for real. The world would be a much better place if you guys were loyal. Shit. Trust me, I'm loyal, man. I already have my fun, right? But yeah, so that's the whole thing. So she's just going ahead trying to make it seem like that. You already know the sexual jokes are gonna come in, and like and Kanan, she's seeing it from a whole different light. She's not giving her time of day. She's focusing on other things, talking about Kanan, how Kanan looks beautiful, how her nape is beautiful, how her yukata is beautiful, right? And the mom thinks that it's her that he's talking about, but no. So yeah, she wants to lick and fall. No. And then now she's realizing that as her advances are being ignored, her ego's being a little bit shot. But hey, you brought it upon yourself. This guy's in love with your daughter, so yeah, it is what it is. But hey, yo, I'm telling you, mom, nothing to be embarrassed about. You are fire. Okay, let that be clear, right? But yeah, all sexual joke. All the jokes. She's crying. I just love this. And then the other ghosts that's there are kind of afraid to make their move because again, that's Beelzebub and his family, and I'm human, right? They're all confused. I like this girl right here, who is the daughter of the tentacle person that keeps trying to grope the mom, that we kind of seen a couple of times in this episode. And oh, okay, she got tentacles too. Kodagon. All right. What type of role you about to play right now? And this is her daughter, right? Will we see her again? Probably not, but maybe she has a bigger role to play later on. I have no idea. But she did get good enough screen time for me to think that maybe she'll show up again, right? Maybe not this season, maybe in season 2, maybe? Or maybe end of the season, I don't know, maybe. But yeah, I like the character design too, right? It's pretty cool. And obviously, in a show like this, you got to get the little tentacles on the voluptuous woman. That's how it goes. Okay, you guys know, if you know, you know. All right, you know the vibe. You feel me? Of course, they're gonna hint at that a little bit. Usually gets a little bit of piece of heaven again. Gets to be followed up with the mom and the tentacles. All right, what more could you ask for? And then yeah, she is just the main point of her. She's getting very used to Yuji, right? And that's what we're trying to get at, right? If you looking aside all the sexual jokes and everything like that, she's getting used to Yuji, and that's the whole point. So again, her approval was damn near guaranteed. I already knew it was gonna happen, right? Because she's gonna fold, and especially since last episode when she was getting very comfortable and was able to touch Yuji without spazzing out, I knew right there that he was gonna be able to do it, right? So yeah, but I love the sexual jokes though. Kanan is very protective of her man, right? But she has nothing to worry about at all, right? This part was funny as hell. Obviously, the bathroom scene is always the kinkiest and the spicy part of the episode that I said in the beginning. This is the spicy part, right? Always love these episodes. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey, girls in the bath. Well, what you gonna do, man? Fan service. This is for you guys. I think fan service is completely funny, right? I don't really get caught up into. Obviously, these are not real people, not real characters, not real people in real life. So again, you can't get too caught up in it, right? But it's always funny. I think fan service is hilarious. I love sexual jokes. It's funny in anime and in real life, right? But yeah, man, look, my boy, you get the attention of everybody. The mom is down for him now. But now it's not so much in a sexual way, which the show wants us to believe because it's fan service. But it's more like a mother-son type of vibe, right? I can love you as a son. Oh no! And what is that gonna look like? Right? She's never had a son before. So now you're kind of seeing how she is, knowing that she has a son. Again, more sexual jokes are gonna be there. Obviously, can't avoid those. But she's treating him more like a son now. Now she's caught up. She is so infatuated, not in a sexual way, but in a mom way, towards Yuji now, right? Because she has now fully accepted him for him. Because he makes her feel, not weirded out, right? So that's cool, man. I like that. And obviously, Kanan's not gonna let these sexual advances or jokes slide. No matter how it looks or how much or where the mom is coming from, Kanan does not care. If it looks weird, she gonna get her man back, right? I love that about Kanan, though. She stands to her mom or anybody, right? But yeah. And then the mom, she did say in the last episode that one thing that she was sad that she could never accomplish for her daughters is teach them about the ways of sex as they got older because she's a scared woman. But now that Yuji, she has a good feel for Yuji now and is comfortable around Yuji, now we might see some more sexual jokes of her trying to teach her daughters, or Kana specifically, how to be a woman when it comes to men, right? So yeah, that's funny, man. I love that for her. I love that the mom's characters developed a little bit. I love that Yuji's got that stamp of approval. And this bedroom scene was absolutely funny. I'm not going to delve too far into that, right? Nice. Girl, you panicking about nothing. Literally, this is what you want, right? But yeah, the fact that these two are getting comfortable in Kanan's own house and Yuji's getting more and more accepted as time passes, right? I'm pretty sure I'm going to feel that even more into the next episodes when he will get the approval of the rest of the family. I promise you that, okay? But yeah, Kanan, I just love Kana and the fact that everything's kind of working out in a way. Yeah, it started off a little bit weird, but that was to be expected. But now it's kind of getting easier for Yuji to be around, and Kana's getting more comfortable. And obviously, Kana wants to, make sure that her livestock, her man, isn't gazing around too much. But again, Kana, you have nothing to worry about. You are perfectly fine. And again, she wants to put on this tough girl act, but she is just a typical girl learning the ways of men, right? She's new to everything, right? And again, she's kind of has this innocent little thing when it comes to the sexual jokes. So she's always gonna be the straight man, quote unquote, when it comes to sexual stuff because she has no idea what she's doing, right? And it's very surprising again. She has so many sexual freaks around her, like Ami. The mom's a sexual freak. We've seen that. We see how she now acts towards her husband. She has that type of vibe, even though she's scared of men. But you already know when she's comfortable with you, you already see how she acts now. And the sisters, even the way they, well, specifically, I already forgot her name. Melch. You already know what I'm talking about. That one, like her character design, like she seems she's very comfortable around men. The fact that she's around all of these women who are very comfortable and kind of sexual when it comes to men, and she is just so innocent. That is the part that's really funny about her character, right? Like she is surrounded by all these people who have experience in a way, and you just have none. And you've been in life for this long. Well, but again, that's part of the whole thing, right? I absolutely love it. And then yeah, and who the hell is this, right? So who is this person? This is not Jean. This is Jean? There's no way. Obviously, he's not gonna be the one to do it. Where have your ass been? He's been alone with her. He's been alone with her all night. He could have been got eaten. You come for her for... Wait. Who the hell is that? Is that... Wait, time out. Was that Jean? That don't look like Jean to me. She looks very sophisticated. Who the hell was that? I'm not getting that vibe. I'm not getting that. It looks just like Jean, though. Is this Jean's sister? This is not Jean, though, right? This person actually looks a little bit less voluptuous than Jean, actually. Now I'm looking at it, right? The body seems a little bit not bodying, because you know how Jean's body look like. But, yeah, who is this? This is like a whole badass. This badass is now joining. I want to know who this is. Did Jean transform? Is this Jean's sister? Is this another angel or saint from heaven? I don't know, but we're going to find out next episode, guys, okay? Guys, thank y'all so much for the vibe. I absolutely loved these last 2 episodes, meeting Kanan's family, and I cannot wait to see what this person will bring to the table and how Yuji's going to be able to get the approval from the other family members, okay? Let me know what you guys think about this episode in that comment section below, and what you guys think about my reaction to it, okay? Cannot wait to see what you guys think. Let me know, man. The comment section is free, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you guys have any anime recommendations, let me know. I'm very free and very open, guys. I'm an open book. And look out for episode 10 reaction coming next week, Saturday, okay? Thank y'all so much for the vibe. On the bottom of the screen, you will see a panel showing all the anime that we all react to on this channel. Mistress Kanan is our harem/ecche/romance anime, okay? Look out for episode reactions every single Saturday. Also, YKTV store, online merch, coming real soon. Working hard on it every day. It's about to drop soon, guys. Maybe within the next week or 2. I got y'all, all right? Spreading positivity and confidence with a style powered by you. And do not forget to follow me on my social media for YKTV updates and edits. The link to my socials are in the description. Do not forget to share, like, comment, subscribe. You know the vibe. And don't forget the motto, guys. Don't forget to live, laugh, love, and enjoy life, all right? Take care, y'all. Peace.